Good, thank you very much, Selwyn. Now Caribbean Byrne, I'd like to introduce you to the group and have your 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Pam, and thank you for the invitation, and to your executive. I acknowledge your presence and my mayoral aspirants and also council aspirants. Nice to be here. Last time I was out here to see a group of people larger than this was the Australia Day celebrations this year. What a day that was. Look, this is an important election, as we've already been told. There are 160, there will be 160,000 residents of the new merged Douglas and Cairns municipalities under the Cairns Regional Council. That's where I've been today. I've been over the Daintree, that's why I'm dressed the way I am. And we need to merge these two municipalities. I've been through a merger in 1995, as many of you would be aware. And this is a city now that is a big city. It's going to be a city about 200 kilometres long, and it's going to be a regional council or a regional city council with a lot of different communities in it. Communities that we are skilled at dealing with now. For example, in the south we've got Merriwinny and Babinda and Gordonvale and Bramston Beach and all those communities. Similarly, we've got beach communities here, and we'll have communities further to the north. I unashamedly stand in front of you and I'm running on my record. It is a difficult enough job to run any business with a combined budget of $250 million, $250 million now, a number of different functions, a huge capital works project. So we have a record, the Unity team has a record, and the council that I have managed, this council, over the past 8 years, I had 3 years before in the smaller Cairns City Council, has been managed in my view very well. All you have to do if you want to compare the management of this council, all you have to do is look to the north and look to the south and see what dysfunctional councils are all about. The Cairns City Council, whilst we don't get everything right, 100% of the time, we certainly get the majority of things right. As has been alluded, the great challenge of any new council, a regional council, is to manage the growth that is coming to our part of the world. The population growth at the moment in this area is about 4%. It's not about to go off that figure, any figure below 3% anytime soon. And the challenge, of course, is to make sure that those people are accommodated appropriately in the right locations, and that we can grow our communities in terms of our businesses and our prosperity to provide the opportunity that a lot of these people are coming here for. We are no longer the place where people come to retire after spending their lives in other parts of Australia, but importantly we are now a destination where young people come here, pitch their tent, make their livelihoods and plan their futures. And we have to provide for them. I'm all about choice, and my council is all about choice. When I talk about choice, I'm not prescriptive about how people are going to live. I mean, we are in a concrete hall here at the moment that is air conditioned. I think we're enjoying that. And we are not prescriptive about telling people where we're going to live. You know, there's this big debate at the moment about apartments. If you want to study the demographics of Australia, the first home of choice increasingly for young people is an apartment. That's where they first get into the marketplace. And they get in at a much younger age than many of us sitting in the room ever owned our first house. They get some equity in that, then they move into a house. And increasingly those very same people and older generations of Australians are moving into apartments as their last choice in where they live. And Cairns is providing that. As for the beaches, what we intend to do with this city, it's a long linear city, as many of you know. We don't have the luxury of having a core centre and hub and spoke operations. It's a linear city. And we'll be developing satellite town centres in the south, and we hope in the future at the appropriate location to develop one in the north. I'm more than happy to answer questions on that at the appropriate time. Thank you for listening, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions on any subject. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. That's our 4 candidates for Mayor that we've heard from tonight, and we'll now go back to the hat. Morris, do you have the hat, please? I lost the hat. For the running order that our councillors will go in. Take